Welcome back to Eternal Bible Stories. In our last episode, the Lord visited Abraham with a promise and revealed his plan to investigate the outcry against Sodom. Now the angels arrive in the city and the judgment begins. This is the story of Genesis chapter 19, a rescue, a warning, and a city in ashes. That evening, the two angels came to the entrance of Sodom. Lot was sitting there, and when he saw them, he stood up to meet them. Then he welcomed them and bowed with his face to the ground. "My lords," he said, "come to my home to wash your feet and be my guests for the night. You may then get up early in the morning and be on your way." "Oh no," they replied. "We'll just spend the night out here in the city square." But Lot insisted. So at last they went home with him. Lot prepared a feast for them, complete with fresh bread, and they ate. But before they retired for the night, all the men of Sodom, young and old, came from all over the city and surrounded the house. They shouted to Lot, "Where are the men who came to spend the night with you? Bring them out to us so we can have relations with them." So Lot stepped outside to talk to them, shutting the door behind him. "Please, my brothers," he begged, "don't do such a wicked thing. Look, I have 2 virgin daughters. Let me bring them out to you, and you can do with them as you wish. But please leave these men alone, for they are my guests and under my protection." "Stand back," they shouted. "This man came to our town as an outsider, and now he's acting like our judge." They lunged toward Lot to break down the door, but the 2 angels reached out, pulled Lot into the house, and bolted the door. Then they blinded all the men outside, so they gave up trying to get inside. Meanwhile, the angels questioned Lot. "Do you have any other relatives here? Sons-in-law, sons, daughters, or anyone else? Get them out of this place, for we are about to destroy it. The outcry against this city is so great, the Lord has sent us to destroy it." So Lot rushed to tell his daughter's fiancés, "Quick, get out of the city! The Lord is about to destroy it!" But they thought he was only joking. At dawn the next morning, the angels became insistent. "Hurry," they said to Lot. "Take your wife and your 2 daughters who are here. Get out right now, or you will be swept away in the destruction of the city." When Lot still hesitated, the angels seized his hand and the hands of his wife and daughters and rushed them to safety outside the city, for the Lord was merciful. "Run for your lives," the angels warned. "Don't look back or stop anywhere in the valley. Escape to the mountains, or you will be swept away." Lot begged, "Please, my lord, you have been so kind, but I cannot make it to the mountains in time. Let me go instead to this small village nearby. It's very small, and I will be safe there." "All right," the angel said. "I will grant your request. But hurry, escape to it, for I can do nothing until you arrive." This village was known as Zoar. Lot reached the village just as the sun was rising over the horizon. Then the Lord rained down fire and burning sulfur from the sky on Sodom and Gomorrah. He utterly destroyed them, along with the other cities and villages of the plain, wiping out all the people and every bit of vegetation. But Lot's wife looked back as she was following behind him, and she turned into a pillar of salt. Abraham got up early that morning and hurried out to the place where he had stood in the Lord's presence. He looked out across the plain and saw the smoke rising from the cities like smoke from a furnace. But God had listened to Abraham's request and kept Lot safe, removing him from the disaster that engulfed the cities on the plain. Afterward, Lot left Zoar because he was afraid of the people there, and he went to live in a cave in the mountains with his 2 daughters. And so ends the story of Sodom and Gomorrah, of urgent mercy, solemn warning, and a judgment that fell like fire from the sky. If this story stirred your soul, please like the video and subscribe to our channel for more timeless Bible stories brought to life. We'll be back soon with the next episode, as Abraham's story continues and new generations rise. Until then, may the eternal word guide you.